Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to a new YouTube video, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to get your hands on a custom crosshair in Bloodstrike. And don't worry, we're not using any third-party applications because Bloodstrike actually added these in the game themselves, and a lot of people just don't know how to apply them or how to even get their hands on them. So let's dive into the video. Let's see how you can get custom crosshairs in the game so you guys can hopefully aim a little bit better. And also on top of that, we are going to be diving into some gameplay with the weapons that actually have this feature available. And man, it's a very unusual combo, but you'll see that we'll make it work anyway. Guys, before we hop into the video, make sure you smash that subscribe button because you guys know what happens at 50,000 subscribers, right? So first things first, let's actually have a look on how to unlock a custom crosshairs, because this is actually unlocked through the achievement system. So if we go ahead and click on this, we go to the achievements over here, you can actually see that you can unlock these custom crosshairs by leveling up your weapon. So level 55, level 65, and then also level 80 will give you a custom crosshair for the M1887. Now this is a brand new system that Bloodstrike introduced in the most recent update. So all of the weapons that you can get to level 100 will all have custom crosshairs. So for now we have the M1887. We also have the PKM as of the last week's update, and then also in the future for the UMP we're also gonna get this. So this is super interesting. But how do you actually equip these? Let's go into the shooting range. So if you guys can see, if I ADS right now, you cannot see anything, and you cannot really put a crosshair on there like this. But what you do need to do is put on a scope on here. So let's go ahead and put a Romeo reflex on here, and then on top of that we can go ahead and we can go to the custom crosshair section over here, and then you can actually like adjust the crosshair, which is really useful. I think these are actually very flashy, and you can probably see the difference quite significantly when you're aiming down sight. So I really like the green one. I think this one looks really good. So let's go ahead and test it out. And if I now go over here, you can have this crosshair like that. That looks really good. Looks very clean. I really like this. So yeah, you do need a scope for this to work, and you can also do the same with the PKM. So yeah, that is how you equip a custom crosshair. But in today's video, we're also going to be diving into some gameplay with the PKM and this shotgun both together, and we really had a crazy game, and you guys are going to want to see the loadout. So before we hop into the gameplay, I will show you guys the loadout so you guys can give it a try. And honestly guys, it's pretty insane. Alright, so for the M1887 loadout, we're going to be going with a choke. We're going to be going with an extended barrel. I don't like having an optic on the M1887 because I think it just looks a little bit clearer, and it also reduces the ADS speed. We're also going to be going with the no stock over here with a 5-round Dragon Breath magazine, and that is pretty much the build that we have. I don't like going with the hipfire build because I think it's very inconsistent compared to the ADS build. I think the ADS build does a lot more damage. It's way more consistent. And for the PKM loadout, we're going to go ahead and go with a hipfire build. So for this hipfire build, we're going to be going with a CQB muzzle device. We're going to be going with a short barrel, an angled grip. You're going to put no scope on this because that is going to just slow you down. Then we're also going to be putting on a wooden stock over here, and then of course the 200-round high explosive magazine. So this is a hipfire build. You will spray people at a very high fire rate, very high damage as well, and people kind of just don't realize what is happening to them because almost no one plays with the PKM. And if you guys don't know this, if you are getting hit by a PKM, you kind of have this like dirt on your screen, and they can really throw people off. Anyway, that is enough yapping. Let's actually hop into the gameplay and let's see how I do. Alright guys, just a quick heads up, I am using my hands while I'm playing. It's because I forgot to unmute my microphone, but this gameplay was so good that I couldn't just not post it on YouTube, okay? Basically we're playing with the M1887, the PKM. We dropped on prison. Oddly enough, in this game, I was just solo queuing, and I did happen to get matched with 2 members of my clan in my team, which is pure coincidence. We're getting shot at over here from the top. We're gonna try to get to some cover over here and spot out if this guy is gonna peek us again. We're gonna try to do an arrow to spot him out because we are playing Kind. I've been really enjoying playing her. We're gonna just beam that guy as we saw him drop down below. And yeah, kind of not become my new main, but she is definitely the one that I'm grinding right now to the pinnacle level, because I am on my way to grind all of the characters to pinnacle, and Kaina is next up on the list, and she's been really fun to play. Like, her abilities are so useful. You basically have permanent wall hacks if you have good game sense, which is super nice. Again, we're gonna pop our ultimate over here, see if we can spot anyone out, because we do have footsteps up on the rooftop. We're gonna push over here onto the bridge side. We have a guy sitting on the wall for some reason, and he was definitely like I don't know. Maybe he was AFK. I don't know. But anyway, I want to finish this guy off, and it just so happens to be that there's another guy just randomly crouching there. So unlucky for that guy. This Ethan is trying to self-res, and yeah, we're just gonna like push up in here, try to get to cover. To be honest, we have footsteps behind us, which I realize we have someone dashing out to us. We're just gonna beam them, and the scar up close, guys, is really deadly. We're gonna try to reload our gun, and we get pulled up on from behind us again. We're gonna beam this guy as well. We're gonna finish him off, and we have another person pulling up on us, which I can hear, and we slide forward. And man, we are beaming. This is a spicy start to the game. We have, I think, another person, or maybe the footstep indicator might not be indicating it properly. I mean, listen, the footstep indicators in the new Bloodstrike mode are a little bit messed up. I'm pretty sure you guys have probably noticed that as well. Anyway, I have 24,000 in the bank, so we're going to call in a loadout drop. We're going to also call in a shop so we can actually get our loadout that we need. So I'm going to buy some ammo straight off the bat. We're going to get our M1887 over here, and then we're missing a little bit for a second loadout, but that's okay. We're gonna find that right here, and we're gonna call it in as well. So we are pretty much geared up over here. M1887 and PKM incoming. We're going to be moving on to B block over here where we see someone. I'm going to try to pull up on them, but I decided to pull out the M1887 for the range that it has because, dude, you can actually snipe people with this gun. I'm not even lying. Like, the range on this thing is absolutely ridiculous, and I love it a lot. We have some footsteps up above us, so we're going to pull up on the rooftop over here, and we're going to pull out the PKM. We're going to just spray and pray away. This guy actually teleported away to somewhere else. Don't know where he actually went, but that's okay because we got other people dropping on us. So we're gonna pull out the PKM again on this guy. You guys can see that the hip fire is extremely accurate. We're gonna decide to back up a little bit because we're getting shot at from the high ground, and we're gonna pull up inside for some cover. Alright, we have some people shooting down below. We're going to drop over here. I can see that someone is here because we have the footstep indicator. I'm going to try to do an arrow before so I can see where exactly they are. So I can pretty much predict the shots and secure that kill like I do over here. I did one shot of the M1887 and then the PKM to finish it off, which is very nice. You can swap weapons pretty fast. And then even if you do miss one shot with the M1887, you wouldn't be in trouble. So yeah, we're going to go up here. We're going to see if we can, you know, spot out some enemies. There's a few people fighting at the gas station. We're gonna try to look for some warp grenades over here, but instead we get some perks. So the new Bloodstrike mode I think is really fun because of these perks and because of the warp grenades. I think it makes the game even more fast-paced. So if you're into that, then you're gonna love this. So yeah, we can hear some shots over here at the buying station. We're gonna push that, and let's see what we do. We have some Nova gas down below, and we pretty much pull out the PKM. We're just gonna spray away. A little bit of potato aim right there, but we get the kill anyway. We're gonna finish him off. Yeah, nice execute. Shake them hips. All right, let's finish them off. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. We have 35 bullets in our PKM, and we're gonna have to reload this at some point. And as you guys know, like, reloading a PKM can take a long time. Anyway, let's try to do some more mining to get some more warp grenades. For some reason, I'm not getting any warp grenades, which is kind of crazy. So, you know, that is that. We're gonna pull up over here. We can see that there's people up here, so let's see what we do. We have a Nova very close. We missed the first shot, hit the second shot, and that guy is just going to get one-tapped. Oof, unlucky, buddy. We're going to finish him off with the PKM. Only 19 bullets in my PKM at this point. Let's see what we do over here. We have the visuals, and that is the arrow that actually is just revealing them. We're missing quite a few shots. I don't know how that last one actually missed. We're going to empty our PKM, and now we're going to be able to just shoot away with the M187. We're going to reload, shoot. Again, we're peeking, and we're shooting again. And this is the power of the M1887. You don't have to reload your entire magazine for it to work. Like, you can just reload one bullet and then shoot and so on and so forth. So that is really nice. That is something that I really like about this gun. I think it's very nice. Alright, we are reloading our PKM. It's taking us about 200 years because this thing is it's a big boy, you know? It's a big boy. We're gonna know that someone is above us. We have footsteps above. We're gonna see if what we can do over here. Is that guy gonna drop? I don't know. We can kind of see him through the smoke with the arrow, of course. We're gonna pull out the PKM because we're not hitting our M1887 shots, and you can see the damage that it does, dude. What the hell? That fire rate is absolutely insane. We have someone else over here. We have to reload our M1887. Unfortunately for me, we missed one shot, but then we hit the two next ones, so that's okay. We still have someone above us as well, so we're just gonna have to reload this. And let's see what I do next. I do think I'm gonna pull up on the rooftop. Yes, we do. And we are looking where this person is. He's right behind the mining rock over here, so let's actually have a look. Oh no, he's not. He actually pulled away. He is running for your life, and I'm gonna be on the chase. I can see where he went, so yeah, we can see the footsteps as well. That guy tried to dash away. There is no dashing away. We're gonna just beam him down with the PKM. Missed the first one M88117 shot, and as you guys can see, there's something that I do a lot. I tried to pull off one shot with the M1887, and then I immediately swap to the PKM, just in case that if I miss too many M1887 shots, I might actually die. So in that sense, the shotgun is very unforgiving, so you do need to hit your shots, and if you don't, then it's a good idea to actually switch to other weapons. Okay, my teammate dies over here. I'm gonna pull up for him, finish off his kill. He's gonna get a rest. We're already on 18 kills, by the way, and there's still 19 people alive. We have someone else pulling up over here. Look at how far I'm standing, and I'm still beaming that guy with hipfire. Okay, rather than reloading my PKM, I actually decided to just buy a whole new one, because why not? I have 70,000 gold in my inventory, so yeah. I do think there is still people around C block. Dude, this game just doesn't have no action at all. Like, there's always some people around, which is really, really nice. So we're gonna decide to pull up. We have 2 people up here. Let's see what we do. Pull out PKM. That guy is absolutely done for. Insane. And you can see why people are so late with reacting, because like the fire rate is high, the damage is high, and on top of that you have like the black screen that you have when PKM shoots you. Again, we're gonna pull out on this guy, pretty much completely beam him. Nothing you can do about it, to be honest. Like, if you guys have not tried this PKM build, I highly recommend you do, because it's very, very fun. And it's not as slow as you would think it is. It's honestly quite alright, but you do have to switch between melee and this PKM. We have someone mining over here. That guy's gonna get absolutely beamed. He is done for, man. Done for. We have some other people down in the low ground. I don't quite know where they are, so I'm trying to spot them out. And then we see that they are literally in the building over there, so we're gonna just go ahead and pull up on them. They are pretty much running for their life. I'm trying to spot out if they are around any corners. They are not. They're straight up ahead. And just 2 shots with the M1887 from that distance will just 2-tap the guy. And rather than reloading my gun over here, again, I'm just going to go ahead and buy a new M1887, because we're lazy and we have 100,000 gold, so YOLO. There is a lot of people here. You guys can see a lot of people dropping over here. There's a lot of people fighting. There's 2 people up ahead in the building, but there's also 2 people right next to me. So I decided to third party these 2 guys fighting over here. We can yoink 1 kill. We're going to also go ahead and yoink the 2nd kill. Pretty cleanly done right there. No shots missed. We also have other people right around the corner. We have one guy dropping over here. Yellow Shield Nova gets 2-tapped. Absolutely destroyed. We have someone else pulling up on us. And we have this Emma over here. And unfortunately for me, I'm going to go down here to the Nova gas. But you know what? It's okay. I pretty much could not have played that differently, because I don't have movement on this character. This Emma is gonna self-res over here, and I'm kind of like waiting for myself to self-res for my teammates to come in, and they do come in clutch. So I actually am able to self-res, get my kills as well, which is very, very nice. And yeah, we're pretty much gonna heal up. We have 26 kills over here. We still have 11 people alive, and man, we are pretty much just fragging out. This is a really, really fun loadout. I've also tried other loadouts in the new Bloodstrike mode, because you have those warp grenades and it can give you a lot more advantage as to moving around and different loadouts. So yeah, we're gonna push up over here on the beach side, get 1 kill. We're gonna get 2 kills, and that is a team wipe on the beach. We still have a few people alive, so we're gonna go ahead and teleport back up. We're going to do of course, an arrow to see where people are. We're going to TP up here. There is an Emma on the run. Emma on the run. She is trying to juke us. She is running for her life. I'm trying to wait to up here to see if I can body block her, but that doesn't quite work. Then I fall down over here like a noob. And yeah, this guy is just juking and playing with us, but hey, no more jukes. We're going to shotgun them in the face, and they are done for, and that is game. 29 kills to my name with this shotgun and PKM loadout. Give it a try, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Much love, and I'll see you in the next one.